Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of The Infected. Today, we are going to try to get ourselves ready for winter. We are pretty low on food. Not too big of a deal at the moment because we do have some dried fish and things over here, and I think that'll help us out tremendously. I don't know how long this is still good for. We do have a wolf over here. But today we are going to attempt, and I say attempt because I'm not quite sure how well it's going to work out for us. We are going to attempt to try to get ourselves prepared for winter. We are already struggling with keeping ourselves warm. We're having to kind of hang around the forages a bit. So I am going to try to place myself a heater, and I'm going to place it probably right here for now, and it can always be removed, guys. Don't forget that we can move every single thing that we are placing down, that none of this stuff is really in its permanent location. Power, storage, workbenches, others. There we go. A coal heater. And this will hopefully help with the heat situation here. Maybe we can make ourselves a couple of these. I'm not quite sure what all it does take. It takes 10 screws and 10 iron ingots. The iron ingots is the problem. I did in the last episode, we went out and placed down a couple of extractors. Hopefully that will help get the ores that we do need so that we can continue working on the power situation. The coal heater for now doesn't require any power, so not too big of a deal. I'm up here for iron ingots. We need 10 of those. One complete row of these is 10, so that's not too bad. I need a piece of coal. Let's just take one from the top. I should have grabbed from the bottom. I know. Let's just go ahead and shove you in here, and we'll get the coal in here. We will get this lit and hopefully warming up the area a bit. If you can see up here in the top corner, 73.4. Way better than in the 40s, guys. Come on. Come on. Come away from the base. Step away from the base, guys. We don't want the base broken, so please step away. Come on. Okay, we are injured. I'm just going to grab all of these people, harvest their bodies, get back inside the base, and hopefully get ourselves taken care of a bit. Something fell out of the air here. A frog, maybe? I wonder if the frogs are still here in the winter. That's a tough frog, guys. I've continued hitting him, but he's not really dying. Okay, so if the frogs are available in the winter, it will make feeding ourselves okay as well. I'm not opposed to eating frog, guys, especially if that's what it takes to survive. I will do it. Okay, so we're really going to have to get working on the base again. But first things first, let's go ahead and bandage ourselves up. I do have myself a first aid kit on me if I need that. Probably will be needing it. Not surprised by that at all. I did get a few stone yesterday. I see Mike is a little bit hungry down there. 66 out of 100. He must be underneath us on the first floor. Okay, so there's that. Let's see how many iron ore we have now. We could potentially get another heater going for the back portion of the base. It does go through the floor, so it works pretty well until like right here. Let's go just a bit closer, like right in this doorway. Okay, so we've got another one of these heaters placed here. We're only one iron ingot shy of having that built, which is lovely. Don't mind that at all. The forges will take care of this side, hopefully. Let's just make sure that the heat goes through the floor over here as well. It appears that it does. I don't see that it's changing at all. We're going to have to get this covered in, guys, because we are going to freeze this winter if we don't have this base sort of sealed up a bit. Let's just go ahead and shove you back in there. We'll put these sticks in here because we don't really need them right now. We'll take you as well, and we'll do that. We'll put as much stone as we can potentially in these forges. And I'm going to have to get out and get some more stone as well. Okay, we have 5 going there. Let's just shove these stone in here. And we are 1 shy of that. Okay, iron ore, we need 1 downstairs. That leaves us 3 extra. We can put, let's get a piece of coal. We can shove that in there as well. Let's go over this direction. It's pretty cold out already. It's in the 40s. So, yeah, we have been pretty cold lately. Let's get this going as well. These last for a long time on 1 piece of coal. So it's not too bad. Several days, I think. A couple of days anyway. So that's better. We have some heat now. The only place that's missing a bit of heat, and I might actually work on getting a third one up, is on this side. The forges seem to be doing okay over there, so that's great. But over here we don't have any heat. And that will only get colder over here. Okay, so we're going to have to start working on glass, guys. If I cannot get the stone grinder up and going, I don't know really how we're going to be able to get any work done. That has to have power. I don't even have enough iron ingots for power over here. Let's just grab everything that we have. Iron ore, we have 3. Definitely not enough, but that's okay. We'll throw those 3 in here. We need a cobalt ingot as well. And I don't think we have any cobalt at all. Copper, lead, cobalt. Nope, that's lead again. Fragments, aluminum. I'm going to have to get some more crates and get them named and get some ores in them. Come on. The best way to do this is to just move something there. It makes it a bit easier for me. For whatever reason, I struggle with that. We did get some nails. We got some electrical components. I'm not entirely sure about some screws. Potentially we got some screws from the Vambies. Did we have enough fragments? We do for 1 more. That's great. Let's just take that and shove these guys in here. We're out of stone, so we're just going to take these guys and shove them over here as well. And that will help a bit. Not a ton, but some. I do need a cobalt ingot for this to be up and going. And I think we have everything here but another cobalt ingot. So definitely going to need... Let's delete this one. Okay, so we have 1,000 power currently. We have 20 power coming in. No, this is the capacity. Power available is only 20 power. What does it take to build a couple of batteries? We are going to need a place to store those as well. Okay, battery storage is going to have to be maybe over here. Because it doesn't really matter where you store them. They still work. Okay, let's just place one down here. Placeables. Power. We need a battery. We don't need cobalt for that. So that's lovely. Can we build something to put these on? I don't like them just being on the floor. Furniture. There's a coffee table or a wooden bench or a table. We could probably put a couple of them on this table. Now, wooden logs, planks, and nails. We need some nails, logs, and planks. We can do that. 2 logs. Nails. We are out of nails. So that means we need to make 10 nails. I'm not going to make any extra, guys. Not trying to waste material. Let's grab a couple of planks just here. I didn't even see how many planks we needed for the table. Let's do that. Okay, so we still need 2 wooden logs. We have those. Okay, so that's not horrible. Let's see now if we can place our battery on that. Placeables, power, battery storage. Okay. There's a Vamby outside somewhere. Let's grab our spike. Our spear. I don't know what I said spike for. Okay, let's grab that. Let's just have a little look. Don't see a Vamby over here. Oh dear. Was it you making all that noise out here? Scratching stuff? Potentially? Okay, so we have our battery placed. Let's get back in here. Close the door over here. Okay, let's check on these guys. Make sure they're still producing. We are doing okay. Let's take you and you for sure. And then we'll throw the... Yeah, I know I'm running you like crazy here, kind sir. Let's see if we can get you upstairs. At least that far. We'll place this iron ingot in here. We have 2 of those. Not horrible at all. And we'll let that do its thing while we are working over here. Okay. Battery. What do you need for battery? 4 aluminum. Electrical parts we can do. The copper we can do. The aluminum ingot, we can handle that, as well as the lead. Let's get over here and get some aluminum and lead going. We can definitely handle that. Lead, definitely going to take from here first. Okay, and we'll start with the aluminum here. And then we'll put some lead in here so it'll be completed when we need it to be. These guys are still working. We have a couple back here that we're not really using at the moment. And we'll just finish filling this up with lead. Okay, iron ore. We're going to shove these guys in here for now. Fragments, we're going to get rid of those as well. And we have a couple more lead here that we can just put away. Electrical parts, we have plenty of those. Stop. Alexa, stop. So I just brought this crate up here. It has all of the electrical parts, the mechanical parts, all of that inside. Wasn't quite sure how many electrical parts we needed. There was a stack of 5. I brought that, and luckily enough, that was all we needed. 2 more copper ingots. I think we have that. This is starting to get finished. Let's take all of that. Let's get some copper just here. We have the copper that we need. And hopefully this will start powering up the battery. And now let's get back over to the electrical box, the circuit box control panel. Okay, so we have 40 power available. Currently we can increase to 1,000 power. We have 22 power stored. I imagine this is what's coming into the base. I'm not even sure how this works. We have 40 power coming in. This is what's currently stored. We have the capacity to store 1,002 power. We have 1 battery. We have number of solar panels 1. Did we not make any more than that? Were we out of material? Probably out of material. Yes, we need 2 iron ingots for this one and 5 iron ingots for that one. So let's get down here and get the 2 iron ingots that we need. And then we'll just throw those 3 in there. And the other solar panel, let's get this one first. And we'll throw you in there as well. Okay, so iron ore, we don't have any now. Aluminum, we have 1 refined aluminum. Let's just throw you in here. We can always use more of this. We have some lead and things going on over here. Let's grab this as well. Let's just put this lead over here, get it refining, and hopefully get what we need to get done. We're going to have to head out to the caves again very, very soon. I'm going to even have to get some more lead because we only have 1 crate. We don't have any iron. We don't have any fragments really. If we had the stone grinder, we would get fragments without having to really work to get them. We could just, load the stone in there and... Okay. I'm not sure where they are. Sounds like they're toward the front of the base. Please don't tear up something. It's too expensive to craft. Quit trying to scratch everything. Oh, someone did mention, too, that I need to move these guys out from the base a bit. That's kind of why everything is still taking damage. That they need to be about a half of a wooden spike or something. I think it's called a wooden spike. They need to be at least half of that away from the base. So this guy is going to have to come out as well. But if you're playing this and your base is taking a lot of damage, as mine is, just move your spikes out a bit or your barbed wire fences out a bit, and that should help with that. Hopefully it'll help. But I will do all of this off camera. I just wanted to show you guys that I was going to, try to move these guys around. I might end up actually having to craft another 1 or 2 just to make sure that we have enough that they can't get to the base. Like here, I'm sure they can reach in there. But let's see if we can spread this out just a bit more. Maybe something like this. And then maybe we can move this one up a bit. Maybe like that. These guys don't have to be perfect, but they do need to be away from the base a bit further. And I may have to put another 1 or so around the base, but that's okay. Not too big of a deal. The main thing is we don't want them breaking the base because they are going to do it if we don't move the stuff out a bit. Okay, let's just do that. And let's move you out as well. Like that. Hopefully that'll be better than what we had. Looks like this one might be backwards. Not sure. I think it is, guys. I think that's the problem with some of these is they're backwards. So let's rotate this around. As you can see, the barbed wire is on the inside actually. And now it's on the outside. There is a front and a back to these guys. And that might be an issue with most of my traps here. These guys are backwards. That's not going to work. Let's move you back this direction. Okay, let's move it over a bit. Come on. Like this. And then we can move you back again to right here. And that's floating a bit, but that's okay. So there is a front and back to these guys, and I didn't even realize that before. But now we know. Hopefully we don't have a ton of them backwards, because we are going to have to move them. Okay, that one's probably still too close to the base. Yeah, we're going to have to work on that. I will do that off camera. Not a big deal. Just wanted to pass that information along to you guys. And also we had on the map that there's a difference on the cave location. Where are you? I hear Vambies, guys. I'll get back to that thought, hopefully. Hello, kind Vambies, sir. Where are you? I hear you scratching on stuff. Let's harvest this pumpkin. I don't know. I have no idea where this Vambie is. Is it in here? Maybe? I don't know. Hopefully it isn't breaking anything, wherever it might be. We're definitely going to have to get back to working on the base. I want to also craft some warmer clothing as well, because I don't want to freeze to death this winter, and that might be something that happens. Okay, we have some lead here. We have some aluminum. Very heavy. That's okay. Let's put you and you down there. Aluminum, let's just get you placed in here. The lead, let's get you placed in here as well. And let's get upstairs and get this other solar panel completed. Perfect. Let's get back down here and check this out in the control panel. See how well that's working. We're at maximum capacity already. Okay, so let's get back over here and see if we can get another battery going. Placeables, power, batteries. Okay. Come on. We need lead, we need electrical parts, we need copper and aluminum. I think it's 4 of each. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we need electrical components as well. We have that available. Was it really 5? No, it's just 5 lead. Okay. We have these guys. Let's just take some of those. And let's put the rest of them back in here. I need one more lead ingot. I don't know how I messed that up. Let's take you. Let's get back over here and we'll get more power coming into the base. That's lovely. These guys don't look straight, do they? Maybe. Okay, so now we're able to, at this point, we can place the stone grinder, placeables, others, stone grinder. We'll place that just here in front of the circuit breaker, or the control panel, sorry. Now we need 12 electrical parts. We have that. We have the 6 mechanical. We have the 5 planks. We don't have all of them on us, but we do have planks. So we need mechanical and electrical parts and iron ingots. Mechanical, electrical, and iron ingots. Okay, we're going to have to work on that in the next episode. Today is all about getting prepared for winter. And to do that, we need some winter clothing. Placeables, Itempedia, I'm sure it's going to be here. We need the snow pants. We don't even have shoes on, guys. We need Kevlar, cloth, feathers, plant fiber, and more feathers and plant fiber. Okay, let's get down here and get a couple of things. Let's get some feathers and plant fiber for sure. We're going to have to get these clothes going. No. No. Lots of frogs here. I think we have a frog in the base. Okay, so that worked out really well. I'm going to have to get some stone. Okay. Plant fibers and feathers. We're going to have to get that. Plant fibers, feathers, Kevlar, and cloth. Kevlar. I'm sure we don't need that much. Let's just split that in half. And potentially even in half again. Cloth. I'm not sure where that is, but I'm going to take that. Feathers. Plant fiber. Okay. Hopefully this will be everything we need for the winter clothes. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so exactly what did we need here? Itempedia, armor and clothes. For the winter coat, 25 plant fiber and 10 feathers. 25 plant fiber. Let's do that. And 10 feathers. And that is actually not crafted there. Is it crafted on the workbench? That wouldn't make sense. Okay. We have the coat. Probably going to get hot on us. Let's go ahead and see what we need to make the... I think we're thirsty. Let's just drink. Okay, let's go back to Itempedia. Let's see what we need for the snow pants. We need 20 plant fiber and 12 feathers. Let's split one. 20 plant fiber and 12 feathers. Okay, snow pants. Definitely don't need them on right now. Let's see if we can take some of this clothing off, because we definitely don't need that much on us. We're at 92.93 and climbing on the old temperature there. Definitely don't need all these guys on. Can we rotate these guys? Okay, so our temperature's coming back down. That's lovely. Okay, let's put some of this in the crate here. Apparently we can only have one outfit per crate. I'm gonna have to work on getting the clothing rack up and going as well. Let's see what it takes for boots. Placeables, Itempedia, armor and clothing. Boots is 4 cloth and 4 Kevlar. 4 cloth, 4 Kevlar. I don't know if it's crafted here. I didn't even look. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Craft our boots, and we can wear those if we want to, or potentially even place them in the crate. So we're cooling down. Our boots are okay for now. We're at +4 on the old heat index here. And it seems that our boots are enough to keep us warm for now. Plus the forge is going and all of that. So that's lovely. Okay, so we have power into the batteries, right? So let's just have a little look. Don't need to look there. Let's get over here and look here. Okay, yes, we are nearly full of power already. We have 60 power coming in. They won't produce any power at night. Solar panels generally don't. But we do have 2 batteries. We have 2,000 power stored. We will continue working on solar panels and making sure we have more batteries up and going, more batteries available to us. So we're going to have to do that. I want to work on getting the stone grinder up and going. And I think we're going to work on that for the next episode. We might even work on another battery or so for the next episode as well. And hopefully, guys, you have enjoyed this episode. I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.